As per early box office predictions, James Gunn's Superman is set to eclipse the box office legacy of Henry Cavill's classic Man of Steel. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. While some longtime fans remain attached to Henry Cavill's portrayal, the excitement surrounding this new chapter is hard to ignore. According to early box office tracking reports, Superman is projected to have a record-shattering domestic opening weekend. These estimates suggest that the film could become the highest-grossing debut of 2025, not just for a superhero film, but across all genres. It's not every day that a reboot sparks more buzz than the original, but James Gunn's upcoming Superman film appears to be doing just that. Since taking the reins of the DC Universe alongside Peter Safran, Gunn has promised to steer the franchise in a bold new direction, and fans are now seeing the early signs of that shift. With a fresh face stepping into the role of the Man of Steel and a director known for blending spectacle with emotion, there's a real sense that DC might finally be on the cusp of a turnaround. Gunn's version of Superman has become one of the most anticipated films in recent memory, especially considering DC's turbulent track record with its big-screen adaptations. Being the potential highest opener of 2025 and getting the biggest ever opening for a Superman movie is a brilliant feat. Although it's all speculation as of now, James Gunn's project is stepping into some big shoes, so it should be considered remarkable already. What's even more impressive is that this anticipated haul would make it the biggest opening weekend ever for any Superman film in cinematic history, eclipsing even the 2013 reboot, Man of Steel, which was once considered a cornerstone for DC's modern era. As per box office theory, Superman is slated to earn $154 million to $175 million on its domestic box office opening weekend. Made at a budget of $225 to $258 million, the movie collected $670.1 million in its run, becoming one of the most successful DC films of all time. Now, Gunn's Superman is not only poised to outperform it financially but also redefine what audiences expect from the character. Directed by Zack Snyder and starring Henry Cavill, Man of Steel debuted with respectable numbers at the box office. The movie made $116.6 million on its opening weekend, including $17.5 million from IMAX theaters. However, it suffered a sharp second-week drop and drew mixed reactions for its somber tone and heavy-handed approach to the character. The two movies, based on the limited frames available, looked eerily similar. From movements of characters and camera angles to several sequences, they looked heavily influenced by The Flash. As we know, The Flash is widely considered to be a dud in the comic universe. So, fans had their reasons to freak out. When the first behind-the-scenes footage and set images for Gunn's Superman surfaced, there was a noticeable divide online. Some viewers voiced concern over visual similarities with past DC misfires, most notably The Flash. The comparisons between the new Superman suit and the much-criticized aesthetics of Ezra Miller's 2023 film fueled skepticism about whether this reboot could stand independently. But the new tracking data might be changing that narrative. The numbers suggest that audiences are willing to give Gunn the benefit of the doubt, and potentially even reward him with DC's most successful opening weekend yet. Unlike Snyder's Superman, whose story often leaned into a darker, almost existential crisis, Gunn's take is expected to focus more on duality, legacy, and the emotional complexity of being both Clark Kent and Earth's greatest protector. If the projections hold true, Gunn's Superman won't just mark a fresh start, it'll be a full-blown reset of DC's standing in the superhero genre. James Gunn will bring back his favorite Lex Luthor star for a surprise voice role in the upcoming DCU reboot Superman, starring David Corenswet. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn, during an appearance on Michael Rosenbaum's Inside of You podcast, had remarked that the Smallville star was the best Lex Luthor of all time, stating it again and again. While Gunn has not cast him as the titular antagonist in Superman, Rosenbaum recently revealed that he had been given another responsibility. James Gunn's Superman is already being hailed as a potential blockbuster for a variety of reasons. But now, it has another reason to make fans excited about: the involvement of James Gunn's favorite Lex Luthor. An antagonist, Luthor has been portrayed by several actors over the years, but Gunn has long hailed Michael Rosenbaum, the Smallville fan favorite, as the best. In a recent interview, the actor himself revealed that he has a couple of lines in the upcoming David Corenswet star pick, and fans couldn't be happier about it. Already close friends with the new DC Helmer, Rosenbaum made an appearance at Fan Expo Dallas and revealed to Screen Rant that he had been cast in a small voiceover role in the upcoming flick. James asked me to do something fun, so I have a couple of lines that I voice. It's funny, in a way. Anyway, there was nothing in this one, but he's the head of DC, so I think he can stick me in a movie or something. He's thoughtful, so I hope that happens. But I think the movie's gonna be great. It comes out on my birthday, remarked the star when asked if he would be interested in a new role in the revamped DCU. Also praising Gunn, calling him one of his best friends and very loyal, the Smallville fan favorite stated that he has a great vision. As for his role, the actor did not reveal which character he will be voicing, but fans reckon it might be one of the robots at Superman's Fortress of Solitude or either a voiceover cameo as Nicholas Holt's Lex's father, Lionel Luthor. Well, needless to say, many fans would sell their soul to have him back in the DCU. Even the actor himself is keen on joining the superhero-verse, as he once remarked to Comic Book during Nashville Comic-Con 2024. I'm always up for a challenge. I'm always up for fun. Whatever comes to me, I look at it, and if it's not too silly, or if it makes me laugh, or I think I could do a really good job, or I think I can make an impression, I'll do it. So I'm at that point in my career where I just want to do things that I love, that I want to do. While he just has a small part in the Superman movie, there is a possibility he can get a bigger role in the DCU. Given the many characters that exist in the DC comics, we hope to see him again in a DC role. Perhaps, James Gunn can even rope him in to play a young Lionel Luthor. Michael Rosenbaum played Lex Luthor for 7 seasons of Smallville, 2001 to 2011, and is now known best for his nuanced portrayal of a young, tragic villain. Ever since his stint ended, several actors have portrayed the iconic villain, but fans reckon none have been able to grasp the character the way Rosenbaum did. While Suicide Squad, the 2016 version, did prove to derail the DCU completely after the Dawn of Justice mishap, it did excel in the casting department, which is one thing the DCU got right, for the most part at least. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Although it's either Margot Robbie's Harley, the unofficial face of the DCU, or Will Smith's Deadshot, who gets the roses for being one of the few silver linings in Suicide Squad, Jai Courtney also deserves to be in that conversation. Even though the script let him down, to the point that his character didn't even receive a backstory, which sort of added to his charm, the sequel, which did Harley and Rick Flag right, didn't waste time killing him off. However, with the DCU off to a fresh start, the actor has expressed interest in rejoining James Gunn, even if it's for another role. Amidst DC's new beginning under James Gunn, one Suicide Squad star has thrown his hat in the ring regarding a potential DCU jump. Whatever the case may be, Jai Courtney has expressed that he would be on board to work with James Gunn again if the opportunity arises. Although he clarified that Gunn is yet to contact him regarding any DCU gigs, if not Boomerang, he'd be enthralled to work in any role.